All right, guys, we have a 2017 International HX with the ISX15 engine. This has the full SPN 1761, which is your after-treatment diesel exhaust fluid tank volume or level. So this is the head of the tank that has your feed lines for the DEF, and also I believe this is the level sensor. I could not find any information on where the module for this is, like the after treatment control module. According to the wiring diagram, there's only 3 wires that run that level sensor. So, you know, sort of a potentiometer setup. I'm sure it's got a ground, 5-volt reference, and signal wire. But let's scoot underneath the truck here, and I'll show you where I'm at right now. And there's the connector that I'm after. Oh, let me see if I can get this. I gotta get some light on it. There it is there. You can see the 4 wires. We got green, white, red, and yellow. I could not get that thing unplugged, and I don't want to be yanking on the harness. So, like I say, I'm gonna pull that harness up through and disconnect it on the top side. And I'll see if I can figure it out. We can do some testing. Lines, and basically all the information from these 3 things is then turned into a message and sent over the network. So I did check the CAN network, and my voltages were 2.4 and 2.6, so they're looking good. And I don't have any other issues that I can really see. I checked my power and my ground, and I checked for shorts. Everything tested good, so if I had to guess, it needs the head unit. But I really have no way to officially, you know, point out the red flag. So cover that sits underneath the cab right here, 4 Phillips screws. I was able to take those out, and then straight up and started pulling it back my way, and it just clears there. You have to apply a little bit of force to it to get it to come back, but nothing that's sketchy or anything. And then, yeah, that's it. Now there is a core on this thing I really wanted to take apart. This is where the level sensor is, and the temp sensor, and the quality sensor. And I really wanted to see what's inside of that, but got to return it for a core, so. All right, guys, so we got the scanner plugged in now. We are using the Launch Throttle 3. This does all our heavy truck stuff in the company. We got a bunch of different models. So we're gonna get in here and I'm gonna see what codes we still have in the system and clear them out. I don't know if I just mentioned or not, but I did a test on this coolant bypass valve that's in here. Okay, so that thing, if you don't know, usually causes these things to fail. And there's a coolant loop that goes through that head assembly into the tank, and it keeps all the DEF warm. Keeps it from freezing in the wintertime. And what'll happen is it sticks open. You have hot coolant flowing through there. And just in the summertime, it should be closed. It just cooks that sensor assembly inside. So yeah, as you can see, the 2 stainless steel lines, it's just a loop from those red caps, 1 in, 1 out. So either that, or I've heard that those lines go bad and leaks coolant into the DEF tank, which would really suck. System scan, it's gonna go through and check all the modules. One good tip, obviously we wanna keep everything as clean as we can in here while we're working, right guys? Don't want nothing falling into the tank. It's got a sock filter on the bottom of the pickup, and obviously it's been picking up some crap over the years. So, like I say, all you gotta do is take this cover off, 4 Phillips screws. And we got 6 Phillips screws, number 3 size. You take those things out, take your 2 DEF lines off. There's an overflow and then a harness for all your sensors and stuff, and then 2 coolant lines. And you take all that stuff off, and you can get it up and you pull it back towards yourself, and you can take it out. Just watch when you're putting it in. There's a like a rubber cup on the bottom, and that seats the whole assembly in place so that it's sitting upright and it's not moving around. All right, so we got no codes now. We've cleared everything. Gonna hop up in the truck here, turn the key off. We'll cycle the ignition and might cycle the ignition twice. Just let it do a couple system checks. And then we'll go ahead and run the truck. You can see here our def level's full. That's nice. Now that we've done this repair, one thing that we kind of want to do, or you definitely want to do, is obviously get it to regen. All right, while it's running, we're gonna check it for leaks. Make sure all our connections are good before we send this thing down the road, right?